out of the way with vehicle.
Yeah,
So,
so
I mean,
it,
we have
let
this
me just
culture. We have this
yes,
culture that makes the some of the men believe that they are the author and finisher of everything. Like
Siri,
they are the law
Bertie,
and order.
people
So
can try to get away with things like this in Western world, but you know why they will not try it? Because they know that the law is there. If there is, they know that if he has tried it, if let's say he's in England and you say, "Ah, ìwọ ló lọ́mọ kan fẹ́ lọ gbé òkú," wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ́ pé o ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀, ọlọ́pàá máa gbé ẹ. So many things would have been done to prevent it. But because there is nothing to protect the young widow or the mother in our society, this evil was allowed to thrive. And this is why
exactly.
he was able to say it that I took this decision unilaterally. If he knew that this is against the law, if he knew it's a criminal aspect, kò ní ṣe. So these are part of the things. Like I keep saying, what are we taking away from this? I hope that there's going to be a bill or something that is going to be raised in
Reform.
the
Let
house.
there be reforms. Let there be
Yes,
reform.
exactly. Let there be reform into what can be done. See, people keep saying the society is cultural. Yes, society is cultural, but often ju àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀ṣe lọ. Let us
Exactly. The
not
law, the law
get
doesn't
carried
take
away.
into
The law
cognizance
doesn't care. Nígbà tí ọba kan
tradition.
pààyàn ní Ondo State, wọ́n máa ń ní orí adé ò kì í ṣẹ̀wọ̀n, orí adé ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Even in the 60s, ọba tó fi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣe ètùtù, ìjọba then it was before the ìjọba of Nigeria, it was during the British reign. Wọ́n yẹgi fún wọn. So we need to stop thinking that we could get away with so many things because of the culture. One of the problem we have as a society is the culture of silence. It is our major problem. Bá ṣe ń ṣe níbí nìyẹn, dákẹ́ dákẹ́, or obìnrin ni ẹ́, dákẹ́, you should not talk. And another problem is women are never seen as part of the family. Even we as women need to start changing that. When you are born into a home as a girl child, from the day you could walk, you could speak, you could do anything, you're being told, "Wà kúrò nílé bàbá ẹ, wà lọ sílé ọkọ." Everything you're being told, you're being prepared for ọkọ. Nothing. This is, I'm not saying it is 100%, but this is generally what our culture does to us. So you get to a certain age, they're asking you, "Ìgbà wo lo máa mọ́kọ wálé?" Tó bá wọ ilé ọkọ náà, wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ pé àlejò ni ẹ́, àjòjì ni ẹ́. Wọ́n rí wa bí sórogésì láti kàn bímọ fúnyàn ni.
But
And
sis,
all those things.
even us as women, most of the time nílé ọkọ, àwọn wo ló máa ń dúró nídúró àlejò ni ẹ́ is the mother-in-law.
Exactly.
It's the
That's what I'm
mother.
saying. We even mothers here needs to change our orientation. Ilé ọkọ, ilé ọmọ mi ni o, kì í ṣe. Women even go as far as ilé ọkọ mi ni, not ilé mi. Women don't even see their house, their home as theirs. They see it as it is my husband's home. So who are you there? So many things that we have allowed to filter into our subconsciousness that has led to this evil that is playing out in our face. So many little subconscious things. Wọ́n lọ fẹ́ ẹ wá ní tán bá ti sanwó orí ẹ, it means you're nothing. It means ọkùnrin lè dìde lọ́la kó dẹrù ẹ síta. You have no right. Absolutely no right. So we need to start making changes. As women, as mothers, as potential mother-in-laws, we need to start making changes. We need to stop saying this foolishness. Ilé ọkọ mi ni, ilé ọmọ mi ni. So you as the woman, you as the girl child, you're basically like, you're nothing. And when the man is done with that relationship, he's going to throw your Ghana must go outside. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Ẹjọ́ máa kọ́ ilé, ó máa forúkọ ti ẹnìkan sí. 20 years down the line in the marriage, he brings another woman in. Do you want to stay or you want to leave? So many things that needs to come out from this single situation. So yes, as much as the magistrate was saying she has a right, she could have stood up. But does our culture, our subconsciousness, our teaching has it allowed it? And I put it to Magistrate Shotobi, you are in a position, please help us to start making reforms as well. Bills needs to be written, things needs to be written, changes needs to be made. We need a change, especially the way a girl child is being treated, especially the way women are being treated, and most especially the way widows are being treated. We need a change, and we need it now.
I would also not take out the role of women knowing their right as well. The place of women knowing their right. Because the truth is, sometimes, especially in Lagos, I know that the law in Lagos is
British,
and use it to their advantage. I didn't hear you. So, but it still boils back to this cultural thing. Because imagine now, if I have my way, the next letter Josie will be receiving will be a suit slamming him for every other atrocities he had committed in the course of all of this. But then, will culture let anybody do anything? You would hear, the father that lost the child, the father that lost the child, as if that conferred the right on him to take away someone else's right. So I, like someone mentioned in the comment section, that they should start the reform from Josie. It would have been brilliant. It would have been lovely, so that others can learn and see that no, you don't move mad like that. You are allowed to move mad, but just know that there are consequences. You would face the law for moving mad. So wọn ní kẹ́ má dẹ́tẹ̀, tẹ́ bá ti lè da inú igbó láti máa gbé, continue láti dẹ́tẹ̀. So there's a lot to this, and that's why I call it a political statement, saying that she should have done this or that, knowing fully well that she was in no position to do nothing. As at the point tó di pé Mohbad kò lè make decision mọ́ fúnra rẹ̀, the wife stepped in to make the decision. Wọ́n rush ẹ lọ hospital. But when he was still conscious, when he was alert and all of that, he was the one making the decision. He was the one who requested for the nurse. At least we heard from Spending fúnra rẹ̀. Àṣebẹ̀ṣe máa wọwọ́ òun rèé, ó máa ń wú. Tí yẹn dẹ̀ lọ ń ṣe interview tó ní ó yà àwọn lẹ́nu pọ́wọ́ wú, because they are all dullards. Àtèyí tó interview. Normally, gan téèyàn bá fi ọwọ́ gbá, you will feel the pain at that instance. Later, you will see the swell. You will first feel before you see with injury. So, well, I am not even here to say that why did they say Wumi should have done this, or why shouldn't she have done that, because it's obvious. We all know the reality of the society that we have back there. It was totally within her, out of her control, totally out of her control. There was nothing she could have done. Even tó bá pe ọlọ́pàá in that instance, I can bet it between you, me and all of you here, the police would have said, wetin be your own now? Make the man no bury him pikin. You know, they would have said something in line to that.
Amidanishi, ẹ má bínú, èmi wò pé jọ́ọ̀jì yẹn ó jẹ́ kí Wùnmí mọ̀ pé ó ní right lórí Mohbad.
That's the same thing Mayor said. But nǹkan tá à ń sọ pé ó mọ̀ pé ó ní right, but what are the provisions within the law that can help her to exercise those rights?
There's none. There's none. That's the thing. So,
What? Nothing. I just said
nothing.
it. Pé ká ló pe ọlọ́pàá ńjọ́ yẹn. Because yes, if you are aggrieved, the first thing you do is you report to the law enforcement, right? Ká ní ó pe ọlọ́pàá, your guess is as sure as mine. Ni pé ọlọ́pàá ò ní wá kán wá dájọ́ sí dúró pé kó má sin ọmọ ẹ̀. They would not. Ṣáwọn tó jẹ́ pé you are having serious issue gan bọ́n ṣe kọ́kọ́ máa gbowó tó fi máa repo sí mọ́tò wọn náà ń wá.
And even the Aloba is in a patriarchal system that bóyá ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nà ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan kó tó kúrò nílé ni. So, ìwọ obìnrin kan wá ń bọ̀ pé kíní.
Yes.
It's just messed up.
Yes. However, while we are still at this, since this platform is about empowerment, support, and all of that, it's an opportunity to say to every woman out there that you matter. You have a voice, you have a right, and you are important. You have a say. Let us come into full awareness of who we are, what we can do, so that even when the world is telling you no, posterity would have it that you raised your voice to say yes, even when you are not granted.
Exactly.
Just like in the case of Wumi, she did the bit she could do. Ẹ má tí lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ rope ẹ̀, àwọn tó suggest autopsy wọ́n suggest ẹ̀. Even Mama Mohbad, I still give it to her, even though, yes, she has gone back to go and start collaborating. But even she said it. She can't even deny it anymore. I have a record on my phone where she said it. Pé come on, it is your mom. Only she GB Lazarus and all of that. So until the law comes out to state expressly that, okay, these are the things you can do when your right is being deprived, you can do this. Ṣé ọkọ lu ìyàwó pa ní Nàìjíríà gan wá lọ sí police station, ọlọ́pàá ní mother go settle, no be your husband, I mean, ṣé driver gan tó ń ṣe interview ní court tó ní tó bá jó òun ni òun á ti lu ọmọ Wùnmí níjọ́, as in, oh God, it's a lot needs to change, but it would not start one day. It would be gradual awareness.
Mami dàbí tíṣì ọ̀dọ̀ obìnrin ní lọ́ọ̀ yẹn kò ti wọ́kọ̀ o. Tí obìnrin bá kú, ọkùnrin ò ní gbà káwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ lọ sí o, òun ló máa dúró pé òun lọ́kọ, òun lòun máa sin òkú ìyàwó òun o. But when it comes to women don't have rights.
Exactly. Ara nǹkan tá à ń sọ náà ṣe nìyẹn, because in fact ní ilẹ̀ Ìgbò gan tó bá kàn gbóbìnrin sílé tó ṣe marital right lórí ẹ̀, tó bá kú wọn wá gbé òkú ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ sin padà sílé ni. But tó bá san dowry tó ṣe right ẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀, ìyẹn nìkan ló ní control. As in, that's to explain how this is ingrained in our society, in our culture. So yeah, the verdict has been given by the inquest. How it will proceed from here is up to the DPP now. A ti mọ̀ pé nurse náà ti mọ̀nà tẹ́lẹ̀, ó ti lọ ṣe prelim lẹ́wọ̀n tẹ́lẹ̀, so a ṣẹ̀ wá lọ ṣe full, maybe not, but I'm not even going to talk about the nurse. Àwọn tó wá fẹ́ whitewash báyìí, ṣe nísìnyí, even the judge said it was evident that, okay, they bullied him, and also stated the resultant effect of bullying, which is the same sentiments we all have echoed here. The same thing we've all said here. So ṣé àwọn tó wá bully ṣé wọ́n máa walk freely ni? Are they going to walk free?
No, ó dàbí kan ti sọ pé kán rí start case yẹn o.
Níbo náà ti sọ?
Ní ibi bẹ̀ lẹ́nìí.
Ẹ sọ pé òun fún àwọn káwọn police rí kọ́ investigate case yẹn.
Okay. I just read what I read.
Wọ́n ṣe tọrọ investigation fún case yẹn.
Yeah.
What I read on Instagram was.
Wọ́n mú wo ní lọ.
Ó better o.
Ilé ẹ ti wo.
It should be reopened, properly investigated. In fact, evidence choke, mount, plenty. So how they would escape that bullying part? Kò lè possible Ọlọ́run tí ẹ lè fún wọn ṣe ni. Èṣù gan ò ní fún wọn ṣe. Because that is evident. Even àwọn ọlọ́pàá gan sọ, they said, what was that exact word the police used? I think they said not overwhelming. I think they said something like overwhelming evidence to suggest bullying. They mentioned it. So, except they are now saying that in Nigerian law, it's okay to bully someone and get away with it. Mo ṣì àárọ̀ ìgbà tí mò ń jáde ni mò ń gbọ́ èèyàn kan post diss track tí Black àbí kí náà nìyẹn jẹ́ tó ṣe padà fún Mohbad, and evidently ó porúkọ Mohbad ń bẹ, ó porúkọ Bella ń bẹ, ó lójú wọn á rí, ó ní kinní kan. So I mean, how else do you even explain bullying, intimidation? How else? Okay, thank you, Starlight. So see Black. So how else? The evidence is there. And they shouldn't be allowed to walk free or get away with bullying. Otherwise, it would embolden other bullies to say that, all stations settled, truly. And for the social media rats, ṣe bọ́n ṣàtìparí inquest, but mo mọ̀ pé pot ọbẹ̀ yín, ẹ̀yin ò ní fọ́ pot ọbẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ cover bí grandma mi ṣe máa ń fọ́ pot ọbẹ̀ wọn in those days. Ẹ̀yin ò ní fọ́ kẹ́ lọ de ojú ẹ̀ délẹ̀, ẹ̀ ní ṣe. Rather, ẹ̀ tún lọ wá ọbẹ̀ míì tẹ́ máa sè sínú ẹ̀ ní, ẹ̀ build up narrative and all of that. But once again, I'm happy to tell all of you pé kò ń ṣorí is evidence pé kò ń ṣorí online, kò ń ṣe internet, kò ń ṣe orí social media ni judgment ti máa wá. So say all that you can on social media, it remains nothing but hearsay. It remains nothing but conspiracy theories. Nothing. Àfi tẹ́ bá tó gbé evidence wá, evidence tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí mú wá títí inquest fi parí, àti mọ̀ pé ọpọlọ ni ò tó fún yín, àrùn ọpọlọ ni. Ẹ wò, that's all I have to say at this point. Gbogbo everybody náà kúkú ti live life wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, ṣe bí Blessing náà ló ń jó few days to her birthday. So gbogbo everybody ti move on. Ti move on already. But ọmọ Wumi bá breathe tó bá mí lásán, ìyẹn ló ń bí yín nú. Ẹ fẹ́ kó ohun tiẹ̀, kò yẹ kó exist, kò yẹ kó live, kò yẹ kó mí. But ẹ̀yin lẹ ní mí because Ọlọ́run ti dúró tọmọ Wumi, and ó máa pẹ́ bí pẹ́pẹ́ ṣe pẹ́. So ẹni tó bá ní kó má pẹ́, òun ni ò ní pẹ́. Òun lọ́lọ́run máa palẹ̀ mọ́ kúrò nílẹ̀ bó ṣe ń palẹ̀ mọ́ yín. That's all I've got to say. And to all of us, really, kò tiẹ̀ yẹ kí n má tiẹ̀ kí gbogbo wa pátá ẹ mà kú iṣẹ́. Oníyàn ṣe, ọlọ́bẹ̀ ṣe, everybody pátá, àtàwọn tó spend time àtàwọn tó spend owó, àtàwọn tó spend ọpọlọ, àtàwọn everybody. You guys did a lot. You did tremendously well. And like I used to say, you could actually word this properly gan kẹ́ ẹ fi sórí CV yín. Tó bá ní lára nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi bí almost 2 years of your life ṣe, you would say that you offered humanitarian services. Ẹ wá highlight àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe nínú kọ́ọ̀sì yìí, how you all stood, gbogbo role tẹ́ play in ensuring that an innocent widow didn't get bullied. An innocent child didn't get bullied for what he knows nothing about. Kundus mọ́kànlá fún gbogbo yín. Kundus mọ́kànlá ni mo fún yín. Ẹ gbìyànjú gan ni. Ẹ ṣé gan, ẹ ṣé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ọlọ́run á fi ohun tó dáa á fi san fún gbogbo wa.
Ọlọ́run á fi kùwámù rọ́pò fún wa.
What is Kuam?
Kùwámù is a name.
Okay. Okay, èmi gan ti fún yín ní Kudus, so bóyá Kuam yẹn ló máa fi jẹ́ kó pé kejìlá. So, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Àtẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ lọ gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń ṣèké ṣáájò náà, gbogbo yín náà lẹ ṣe ẹ ṣe because kọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run lè di mímúṣẹ náà ní gbogbo gbogbo effort tẹ́ make, even tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ towards negativity ni ẹ ṣe. Ọlọ́run á bá wa san gbogbo yín náà lẹ́san rẹ̀. Reward gbogbo wa kẹ́ ò dẹ̀ ní kò ní fò wá dá. Everyone will get their reward. Bí Kaaba. Well done. No. I yield my mic. Oh. Oya, ẹ má jò dákẹ́ o. Mo ti gbé mic lẹ̀. Ẹ tap o.
Báwo ẹ wò, àní mo dẹ̀ lọ síbì kan, mo dẹ̀ feel so happy pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń ké ń bẹ̀yẹn. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń fi tó?
Fearless, I even wanted to greet you. Fearless, listen.
Sis iṣẹ́ wa.
Ó pé jọ 50.
Àbí mo mọ̀ pé ṣe mọ̀, ẹ̀yin busy been too. Here and there.
Àkílá fẹ́ ṣe ìyá mi.
Ọ̀nà kan.
Nígbà tọ́lọ́run tiẹ̀ ti bá wa yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ débi tí ó bá ń ṣàwọn wèrè tán, wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé inquest ti fẹ́ tọ́.
The British ẹ bá wọ́n di wọ́n ní comment section. Ẹ̀rí kan fi mílẹ̀ bó ti lọ ọ̀dọ́ ṣùgbọ́n jẹ́ tù láàárọ̀ ìdẹ́ ẹ ṣàrà bá a filẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bíi tí ìráyè tiẹ̀ sí. Mo yí feed on ẹkún àwọn virginals lọ́wọ́.
Èyá.
Wọ́n ṣe gladiator. I'm sorry.
Ẹja máa gbọ́n bí.
Ẹyà àti tàbí rẹ lébi iṣẹ́ ìjẹ̀bà tán ni.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Tó wà ní ènìyàn burú ẹja máa gbọ́ ká máa fi wọ́n ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́.
Ọmọ máa irritate ni bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ọmọ
Ayẹyẹ làwọn máa fi wọ́n ṣe.
A máa gbọ́ lọ́jọ́ mi.
Okay.
Class captain tí làwọn máa gbọ́ lọ́jọ́ mi ṣe é gbọ́. A lè gbọ́ lọ́la, ó máa irritate ayé rejoice lọ́wọ́. Ẹjọ́ máa sunkún wọn.
Àṣẹ nǹkan míì wà tá a fẹ́ gbọ́ ni a lè gbọ́ díẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n ní ó ṣe bá wọ́n ní I feel so down. Mo sick ní kíákíá nígbà tí mo gbọ́ Pálọ́ba. Ṣé rí kó fẹ́ da gbogbo ẹ̀ lé bàbá yẹn lórí? Ṣé rí nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ dá lé lórí ni? Pé adájọ́ yẹn sọ pé ìyá Mohbad okú abiyamọ, Wumi is the best wife. Ó dùn wá. Ó dùn wá bí wọ́n ẹ̀ ṣe ní Wumi. Wọ́n ṣe pé fọ́tà Liam náà ṣé ẹ̀ láti máa gbọ́ ni.
Ẹ tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Kí ló sọ?
ó ní pé woman yẹn ni mo feel sick ní ṣá bí mo ṣe gbọ́ gbogbo kìíní ara mi ò yá nígbà kan sọ̀rọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ló fẹ́ da gbogbo ẹ̀ lé lórí vigilance olùsí mosquito ní vigilance náà ló sọ ó lọ ní ìyá Mohbad is the best mom ọ̀nà ni ó wà sarcastic kò gbìn ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló bá ní ó bá tún ní Ọmọ́wùmí is the best wife Ọmọ́wùmí is the best wife gbogbo ọba ìlọ́kọ̀ ní àwọn èrè tí ẹ má ké
ṣé
mọ́.
George sọ yẹn lóòótọ́ ni èmi ò rí yẹn kà lórí Instagram.
Àwọn ní George yẹn according to Mr. Emi ò mọ̀ pé wèrè ni wọ́n àwọn ló máa ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ bí táwọn ti máa ń gbọ́ títí wọn. Nǹkan tá a gbọ́ tí Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi sọ ní pé woman yẹn sẹ́ pé Wùmí pé ìyàwó Mohbad kó fẹ́ pè ní ìyàwó Mohbad to 6 times mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ ìfàtí George yẹn gan pàápàá pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ nìyẹn o ẹ pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ George you are so savage ẹ pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ nìyẹn o torí ẹ̀ tí wọ́n kọ́ máa ké.
Ó yá tell us now.
She cried that the judge said Wumi is a caring wife. Really? Bí gbọ́. Ọlọ́jẹ́ nílé sùn lálẹ́ yẹ yìí kí ní burúkú yìí. Ọlọ́run ti gbòòrùn lójú yìí. Gbogbo àwọn kan tó máa disturb spirit yìí lójú oorun lọ́lọ́run gbé kò yìí lára. It's sweet me sweet me. Yé jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gàrí tútù mu gàrí àti ṣíkì mo fẹ́ jẹ.
Ọlọ́run èmi gàrí yẹn náà mo fẹ́ mú sí pẹ̀lú omi tútù.
Gàrí yẹn sweet. Dangerous. Oh my good God, I can't stop laughing.
Òyàtọ̀ ló lè sọ fún mi dáadáa náà.
Àwọn méjìlélẹ́sì ló ń ké. Èbá àwọn méjìlélẹ́sì ló ń ké kú wọn ló ń pè mí.
No, the verdict from the.
No, they just.
Tí Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi sọ.
Okay, yá èèyàn burú yẹ sọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ play yẹn fún yín tí Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi yẹn.
I can't stop laughing. Stainless. I can't stop laughing.
Thank you, Gary. Ènìyàn burú. Ẹni fọ́lẹ̀ sí yìí gan pàápàá.
Oh my good God.
Extremely confirmed. Gbogbo wa lọ Jẹ̀bú lẹ́ni. Ṣé gàrí Ìjẹ̀bú ni?
Agrifish. Yémo. Wọ́n lè tó máa sunkún kú ni bó ṣe wà yẹn.
Èmi
Ẹ jẹ́ play Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi kò pẹ́.
Ó yẹ ẹ play ẹ̀ náà.
Ọ̀nà mi mo fẹ́ play.
Ó yá kí tó máa continue ẹ̀rín mi.
Tẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Olúwa ẹ ṣé ibi tẹ́ bá dé adúpẹ́ Jésù ibi tẹ́ bá wa lọ.
Orin tí mo dẹ̀ kọ́ wọlé nìyẹn o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ appreciate everybody because mi ò mọ báwọn èèyàn kan ṣe mọ nọ́mbà mi àwọn èèyàn ṣáà ń pè mí kí n má lọ pé mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan kan. Ẹ tó bá ti follow kéèsì yìí mo ti mọ ibi tó ń lọ. Gbogbo àwọn yẹn wọ́n kàn ní owó kan tó yẹ kán san dànù náà ṣe sanwó yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ rí lórí platform náà a sọ pé Josie lose láti ilẹ̀ Mr. Aloba ò lose o. Ìdí tí mo sọ pé kò lose ni pé kò fowó ẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Owó tó kù tó yẹ kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà nílé béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ o. Bẹ̀ẹ́dì bí mo ti ń drive mo ti ń rìn káàkiri àwọn ẹnìkan ti sọ pé wọ́n máa tú kìtẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ láti bíbá ẹ̀ náà pé wọ́n máa sú Ṣótóbi wọ́n máa sú Kìsìgéni. Mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn ò rí the judgement yẹn pé èèyàn tó tamper pẹ̀lú evidence tó bà evidence kéèsì jẹ́ òun ló máa lọ sú èèyàn tó bá ti try ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣẹ̀wẹ̀ rí ìjà Lagos State torí Lagos State ti fi gbogbo kinní yìí wọ́n ti fún wọn kó fi pa owó kó fi ṣe many things wọ́n tó yẹ kó ti caution wọn nísìnyí wọ́n á gbé judgement jáde ẹnìkan wá náà máa sú Ṣótóbi ò ṣe báyìí kò ṣe. The woman ó fẹ́ lò tó 3.5 hours. We started everything after 11. Ó padà sí deposition àbíkẹ́ náà ń pè àti testimonial for everybody ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ló highlight yẹ fún everybody. 19 ni àwọn tó interview but 17 ló sọ pé òun lè ṣe because court pé ọlọ́pàá ní méjì tó kù. Pé bẹ̀ẹ̀ táwọn ó dẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ táwọn ènìyàn sọ pátápátá tí gbogbo àti mọ̀ náà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó tún kà síta for everybody kó tó give àwọn suggestion àti kan prosecute nurse. And if anybody Sashitu dẹ̀ dìde ó appreciate ẹ̀ ó gbogbo àti mú ìmá sọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó sọ Sashitu sọ pé láìjọ́ tóun ti ṣiṣẹ́ pé 38 years tóun ti wà ní kìíní pé òun ti rí judgement kó try pé normal ló ṣe pé everybody lawyer wa the best lawyer in the world àwọn náà appreciate ẹ pé àwọn like judgement ẹ everybody ṣáà appreciate ẹ gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ sí platform tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń pariwo yìí o gbogbo wọn náà lè sọ̀rọ̀ everybody ẹ rò bí pé wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ sin Mohbad ní bí kóòtù yẹn ṣe rí everybody dákẹ́ lọ ni pàtó jáde náà kò sí many things tó lè ṣe nǹkan tí mo kàn rí nínú kinní yẹn ni pé kò ní bàjẹ́ ti sọ nǹkan kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn pé Ṣótóbi ó ṣe kinní yẹn bí iṣẹ́ ilé ló ṣe ṣe because àwọn point tó sọ jáde níbẹ̀ àti tó sọ fún Wumi àti tó sọ fún ìyá Mohbad àti tó sọ fún bàbá Mohbad ó wá máa lórí pé bàbá Mohbad di wrong láti lọ sí òkú without procedure ipe kìíní ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ máa mọ̀ pé ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ sí òkú òun ló kọ́kọ́ bà everybody jẹ́ ẹni kò bá máa ṣe kìíní ẹni tó sí òkú ó ti bà gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ ó wá máa lórí ẹ̀ gan pé ó ní procedure pé corona Lagos State dẹ̀ wà pé even kò tún sí police report kò sí any report kò sí doctor report ó dẹ̀ lọ sí òkú ó tún emphasize pé without the consent of all the family pé bàbá Mohbad bold láti sọ pé òun lòun lọ sí òkú yẹn even when a superstar intervene by dropping 2 million fún burial ipò tó rush láti lọ sí òkú ó ṣáà sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tí Wùnmí tó sọ ní pé ó ní kò ṣètò lórí pé láti gbé Mohbad lọ sí hospital ó náà dẹ̀ tún lè fún ní pé kò ṣètò ó nígbà tí Mohbad tún kú ó ní kò tún bá wọn fà pé kó má ṣe earlier burial fún pé bẹ̀tẹ̀ òun lè tún sọ pé time ẹ̀ pé òun grief pé kó tún fún níyẹn pé bóyá kìíní because the woman was just talking as if he's talking in a family meeting ó yẹ àwọn point yẹn ìyá á rí pé ẹni yìí mọ nǹkan tí ó ń ṣe ó lè bẹ̀ DPP ẹnìkan tóun lè sọ pé kí òun kàn advise DPP pé kàn prosecute nurse because every testimony of the testifier orí nọ́ọ̀sì ni ó ń dálé pé òun dẹ̀ ti gbọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì gan ti agree fún ara ẹ̀ pé òun ò béèrè necessary thing tó yẹ kóun béèrè kóun tó fún Mohbad ní abẹ́rẹ́ ó ṣàṣọwọ́ ó ní nọ́ọ̀sì dẹ̀ tó confirm pé ìgbà tóun bá Mohbad ń communicate pẹ̀lú òun àti Mohbad jọ ní interaction pẹ̀lú Mohbad gan béèrè nípa abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn Mohbad ó sọ gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn ó repeat ẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa láti gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí dókítà sọ ó ní Mohbad ti wà decompose because it's not embalmment. I love that place because ní 3 o'clock ìgbà tí mo kọ̀ tají mo wà lórí paparano táwọn kan sọ pé embalmment iyọ̀ mo ní báwo ni iyọ̀ máa ṣe jẹ́ embalmment bóyá bá wọn fà yẹn lóru yẹn pé bẹ̀tẹ̀ wọ́n ti underline níbẹ̀ pé kò sí embalmment ní ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad kan tó sí yẹn. And again ìgbà tó máa pe Wùnmí ó pè ó ní Mohbad's wife ó pè ó sọ pé ìyàwó Mohbad ní ó repeat ẹ̀ bíi 6 to 7 tó bá ń ka kíní ẹ̀ Mohbad's wife ló ń pè ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí everybody mọ̀ pé Mohbad died 12th of September kò ní àní fún ó ní gbogbo kíní òun pé 12 ni Mohbad kú ó dẹ̀ sọ pé contrary to what everybody is saying on social media ipò ọ̀rọ̀ social media kọ́ ni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ testimony àwọn which everybody wa náà ta wà reasonable and sensible mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá a jọ ń tà ń sọ bíbà tá a fi ń ṣe èyàn bíbà kò dé court ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ ní court ó sọ everything ó dẹ̀ dín ó dẹ̀ advise pé in case tí irú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ pé Lagos State ní corona law nobody is permitted to just go and bury anybody anyhow without necessary procedure. Ó sọ many things bí advice ó dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo àwọn advice yẹn pẹ̀lú tó wá mọ̀ lé lórí ni pé after tí àwọn toxicology àti autopsy ò lè gbé kinní yẹn jáde ipe nǹkan tó tún kọ̀ sí ẹ jù ni earlier burial yẹn ipe bàbá Mohbad ṣe a lot of mistake níbẹ̀ yẹn ipe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó wà fún DPP láti mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe sí àwọn suggestion nǹkan tóun sọ yẹn and it make us to understand èyí tó ń yà mí lẹ́nu bẹ́ẹ̀ I think bóyá mistake ni ó sọ pé spending padà wá sílé yẹn ó pẹ́ láwọn tó ń rush Mohbad ipe gan ó kọ́ ní disposition pé òun gan apply palm oil sí lẹ́nu wípé gbogbo yẹn ṣáà ń ṣe bóyá mistake bóyá kì í ṣe mistake bẹ̀ tó kà yẹn náà jáde pé spending ipe ó sọ pé òun náà try pé ọ̀dọ́ òun ló ń pe nurse anyone ló dẹ̀ sọ tó tún wá sọ nípa prime boy ó ní nínú deposition prime boy pé ó ní prime boy á agree pé gíláàsì fọ́ ó ló agree yẹn ń yà mí lẹ́nu pé ó sọ pé gbà tó fẹ́ fún lẹ́sẹ̀ pé bet òun kọ́ lòun gbà lẹ́sẹ̀ pé òun ò raise ọwọ́ òun ò retaliate bet pé gíláàsì fọ́ ló wà ní disposition ẹ̀ ó ṣáà sọ gbogbo many things ó dẹ̀ advise everybody especially àwọn táwa lórí social media ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ lórí social media náà ń sọ fóun ó ní ká careful gan pé ẹjọ́ social media yàtọ̀ sí ẹjọ́ orí court pé corona yìí ipò òun fẹ́ fi advice àwọn tó wà lórí social media pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ń sọ lórí social media pé òun lòún gbọ́ àwọn testifier òun dẹ̀ lòún gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwọn testifier wá sọ gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ bí assumption manipulating statement tó ń sọ lórí social media yẹn ó ní it's not part of judgement ipe kínní pàtó dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tán ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ ó call attention everybody ó ní Mohbad body has been released since first autopsy wọ́n ti release pé kọ́ lọ bury ẹ̀ ó ní òun sọ fún family nsìn àtàwọn supporters àtàwọn online public pé ká lọ fún Mohbad ní befitting burial ó dìde announce bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ká lọ fún Mohbad ní befitting burial and with all to me I think after it KB ìgbà tí mo ń try láti bá lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí ni nẹ́ẹ̀sì yẹn yáà sọ fún wa pé nẹ́ẹ̀sì pé ọ̀rọ̀ DNA ni pé bó ṣe ń yí òun pé bóyá kò lọ bá Sanṣítù mo dẹ̀ rí tó sáré lè Sanṣítù mi mọ̀ bóyá dẹ̀ ti wá conclude ẹ̀bẹ̀ tó ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà nínú kéèsì mọ́ ju DNA because I don't understand pé tó bá sọ pé ó jẹ̀bi nǹkan ó dá gbogbo nǹkan rú ìwọ ló lọ́ọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ tó bá tó wá sọ pé ó fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn tó bá padà wá sọ fún ẹ pé ìwọ ló bà evidence jẹ́ pé gbogbo ilé ìtàn sọ nípa Wùnmí pé kò ṣètò 5 years old baby wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ náà ló ti lọ sí pharmacy ló ti lọ pé Mohbad ló sọ pé òun ò lọ bí kankan gbogbo yẹn it's just an advice pé kọ́kọ́ advice in case of any other time ni.
Mr. Pé ìtàn pa ibi tó ní òun ti release òkú fún family.
Wọ́n ní láti first autopsy làwọn ti release òkú fún.
Wọ́n ní first autopsy lọ́lọ́ ti release òkú fún.
Ó sọ fún wa náà. Ó ní kò sí òkú náà gbọ́
The body has been released from that time.
Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí pé Lagos State gan jẹ̀bi ni. Tàbí ń sanwó. Ṣé Lagos State ò lè sọ pé kò lè give ultimatum pé by 1 week tẹ́bà yẹn. Nígbà tó ń sọ pé ọjọ́ ìfò pàṣẹ Lagos State jẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ kó sùn wò.
Ẹni bẹ̀bẹ̀ tó wá bẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí ni. Ṣótúbí báwo? Lagos State la fẹ́ sùn. Ilé sọ yìí. Ṣótúbí ilẹ̀ bẹ̀ yẹn.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni tó jẹ́ ẹ̀bí ẹ̀bí tó sùn.
Àwọn tá a bá tó bí ẹ ti sùn Lagos State náà nìyẹn because he's working for the state. He's working for the state. No,
Are you the intermediary between Lagos State and Josie Aloba? I am.
Jọ̀ọ́ bá mi sùn Ṣótóbi torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ̀yin àwọn tó ń tì ẹ́ lẹ́wọ̀n padà tẹ̀lé
Wumi gbogbo owó Mohbad ló ti ná tán o tún mọ jọ́ọ̀jì.
Tí bá ń congratulate ọmọ Wùnmí màmá congratulate màmá Mohbad náà kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe máa rìn torí òní mi bẹ́ẹ̀ pé màmá Mohbad dúró pé kì í ṣe ọ̀nà yẹn I'm very happy for her because tó bá lọ another way round lẹ́nìí wọ́n á sọ pé ṣèbáwọn ti sọ fún ẹ̀tọ́ Ọlọ́run náà wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tí tẹ́nìkan ò mọ̀ mo kíyà Mohbad náà ó dúró pé ibi tẹ́ ẹ mẹ́jọ yìí lọ́kọ́ lẹ́jọ́ yìí wá o mo fi yẹn kí màmá Mohbad ẹ ṣé àmúdẹ̀kí tẹ́mi platform o mo kẹ́ everybody ẹ ṣé gan o.
Just so nìyẹn.
Thank you so much, jàre èèyàn burú. So, èmi gan support Fearless. Josie must sue.
Ẹ ṣe jàre màámi. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ sùn Lagos State ni. Lagos State la máa sùn Ṣótúbí báwo? No. Because tàbá shoot Ṣótúbí wọ́n á ní George ni but Lagos State.
Ṣọ́bí mi.
Máa.
Ẹ káàsán. Kọ́ ń ṣe ẹlẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ pọ́pọ́ fún yẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sunkún tán ni o. Ó ké gidi ni o, wọ́n cry profusely ni o. Bí mo bye on the 11th. Kò sí àkọ́kọ́ tó lè bá òun sọ.
Gbọ́ wèrè.
Ó máa pariwo gidi màá ní. Yomi ní pé àwọn ní the public lawyer. Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe case. Àwọn public fẹ́ ṣe case. Wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ case tiwọn.
Àwọn tó máa ṣe àwọn tó máa pọ̀ jù náà pípù yìí. Àwọn ò ṣe mí.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ case olóyin. Nǹkan tó bá ti mú ìjọba tíjọba ò bá ti ṣe kí tiẹ̀ lóníjọba ò bá ti tíjọba ti gbé remaining 3 seconds video jáde 10-minute video jáde on the 11th of September ìjọba máa ríran wò.
Ṣèbó ní pé presidency ti handle ẹ̀.
Àwọn máa ṣe protest yẹn máa lágbára gan.
Wọ́n bèrè nǹkan tí Jòsí fẹ́. Jòsí ò sọ fún wọn pé kan tó fẹ́ ni pé Wumi go down for it ni.
Ṣebí Yomi náà ti sọ pé òun ti lọ kéèsì ti wà l'Ábùjá.
Wọ́n ní Tinubu náwó Tinubu gangan ni Tinubu òrìṣẹ́ ṣe. Ọwọ́ gangan ni kéèsì yẹn wà. Fáìlì yẹn Tinubu máa ń gbé lọ sọ́fíìsì gbé padà lálẹ́ ni. Ó máa gbé lọ gbé bọ̀ ni because kéèsì yẹn wà very very important sí. Òun ló máa dùn.
Ẹ jẹ́ àtúnṣe gbọ́.
Let me tell you what you don't know. Òun gan ni Pressy fi ń ṣe pílò sùn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun ni. Màámi kí lẹ ṣe ìyẹn burú.
A lè meditate.
Ọ̀dọ̀ mi ni kéèsì ẹ̀wà. Èmi ni president tó ń sọ ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló wà.
Orí ẹ̀ ti kú. Ó yá.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí tí Sister Temi àti Mr. Dawa sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó yá ẹjẹ́ àgbọ̀.
Ṣé lè ní ṣá jẹun?
What we've been saying, which is the bullying, the harassment. I expected him to use the words exactly, saying like he was bullied, he was harassed, but it wasn't specific enough. That's my own opinion. But it did reference to that the judge did talk about that as well. And they did advise the parents they should bury their child, and also said the corpse has been released to the family, so they need to come together and make an arrangement to bury their son. And on yes, and for Omeri, they said she could have been more persistent in the sense of challenging the father-in-law on why he would want to bury his son that fast. But Lawyer KB also said that the judge referenced that she could have been overwhelmed in that situation, which is right, because obviously she was mourning. She just lost her husband. She had a child to care for. And contrary,
even age-wise, she might not be able to do it. Timoju Wumi lo, mi ò lè ronú pé yẹ kí n challenge father-in-law mi.
Yes. Continue. And he did also said culturally in Yoruba land, you can't dictate for the parent. You can't, especially the father, you can't tell him don't bury if he's persistent that he wants to bury his child. So that clarifies Wumi's part. She was never tagged as negligent or anything. They just said she could have been more persistent. So my own suggestion today, there will be a lot of tears. I would say we should avoid streaming them, because then if you're streaming them and they're bringing all of this false narrative, we are also helping them spread it, because more people come here to listen. If it's possible, we can replay the interview of both lawyers so that people can get all
And we should not even forget, even Wumi said now that she held this man's leg and he pushed her away. She challenged him. At least that one alone. Okay, ṣé ya Mohbad sọ pé ṣe lọ ní kí wọ́n ní kí mọ́tò kan fi mọ́tò run àwọn kúrò lọ́nà ni.
Yes.
Wumi did. Yeah, she did.
No way.
She held her leg. Ó jẹ́ tí àwọn dànù.
Even in the CTC, Baba said only him took that decision. They asked
Take
him,
the
"Who are
decision."
you?" He said it was
Yes.
only him. So
Which is why the judge categorically only said Joseph Aloba. I don't want to hear family that they blame family. They said Joseph Aloba horribly buried his child. Joseph alone, nobody else. So I think that's much of it. That's it. Thank you.
Kẹ́hìndé olóyin mọ́mọ́láwa yìí o. Ẹ bá wa gbé díje wọlé náà.
When the storm is over, rest your shoulder. This is not to celebrate anything, no, but this is to tell you people that girl among me, she did her best. She tried. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti lọ́wọ́ bú sí bí màmá bá yín ní látẹ̀ni lọ. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ti fẹ́ ní burúkú sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ pé nínú ìtara àbí wọ́n rán yín ni àbẹ̀wá jíṣẹ́ òdì ni. Iṣẹ́ yẹn á gba òdì lára yín. Ẹ ní jèrè ọmọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn ọmọ yín ò mọ wọ́n tó mẹsẹ̀ wọ́n máa so mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́.
Ọ̀run àdìlé wọn lórí.
Wo a máa gbé yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni láti wá kẹ́ lẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ tó rọra ṣe ìjẹ́jẹ́ fún yín lẹ́sìpó tẹ́ bá tún ti ń bọ̀ tà ṣe bí olórí burúkú tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti wà nílé ẹjọ́ tó ti parí eléde ibi tó parí ẹ̀ a máa mú yín báyìí gangan ni ẹ̀wọ̀n á kún èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀
Ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
àwọn tó sọ pé mò ń fọ́nbù yẹn ẹ máa mọ̀ pé mi ò fọ́nbù ẹ̀wọ̀n ó máa kún gidi àsìkò tá à ń dúró dèrè.
And thank you everyone for still standing strong. At least this is more like a closure for most of us. Like this is what we needed. We knew Wumi had no hand in this. 2 autopsies confirmed this, that it was due to the reaction of what the nurse gave him. So anyone still saying otherwise is just witch hunting at this point and widow victimization. Thank you everyone. Have a great day. Thank you, Sister Temi, all of the panelists, everyone on this side. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
With Wumi in that inquest. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé kíní ẹ lè jẹ́ ká ẹ sọ wípé ẹ̀yin ni from security Temi ò ní good from security to interviewer to the well-being of our lawyer to follow up with our lawyer what is going on kí lẹ ṣe Temi's platform we've been on that till today. Kò sí kankan ní tó máa ń bèrè pé inquest tó ń bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ náà o.
Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe o? Wọ́n lè gbé gẹ̀ẹ́sì kò jọ.
Bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. The time that we allowed you people tẹ́ni kí mọ́mí mò lọ sí inquest tẹ́ ẹ̀ gbé security gbogbo wa la rí fò ń ṣe eléyìí lè ṣe ṣàkàmàjẹ bó ṣe mú ìyá yẹn díẹ̀ ló kù báyìí wọn ò bá yan ìyá yẹn ni. Kíní kan lẹ́gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ can destroy yẹn lẹ́ni kó tẹ̀lé ìyá Mohbad njọ́nà Sami Jojo we all saw it. The next one tó máa lọ ẹ wo all ṣàwọn wọlé ni with full respect with full security. So you all saying kí lẹ tí ṣe kí lẹ ṣe I will not mention all. Mo kàn ra sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú inquest ni. Tabanika tẹsẹ̀ bọ̀ a máa list it from today to tomorrow. But má jẹ́ ká lọ bẹ̀ kó má ti dàbí wá pé wọ́n wá seniority wọ́n wá best. No, this is just to appreciate everyone. Tí ó ti support platform yìí tó ti support Ọmọwùnmí tẹ́tí lo voice yín tẹ́tí lo 1 naira 2 naira 3 naira yín ẹ̀yin streamers wa ẹ̀yin moderators ẹ̀yin tẹ́kọ̀ ẹ̀yin commenters ẹ̀yin tẹ́kọ̀ máa wá gan tẹ́kọ̀ máa gbé wa débẹ̀ ẹ̀yin daddies wa oh my babies oh I have wonderful loves on this platform ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin yẹn ẹ̀yin ni mo máa kí jù like you all have been the pillar behind us. Tí má ṣe rántí pa láwọn ọkùnrin tó ṣe fún wa ní voice má wò pé yes now we can continue and tó bá fẹ́ ta kókó we reach out to you people and you all stood up again to tell us that no ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tá bá fẹ́ rò ní ọpọlọ obìnrin yẹn tún máa dìde pé no ríro obìnrin lẹ́yìn ló yẹn jẹ́ ká rò báyìí I appreciate every one of you like mi ò lè máa bọ́ lójú mi ni you all are amazing everybody àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́kọ̀ máa wálé ẹ̀kan lóṣù mẹ́rin o tẹ́ ṣáà tí wọ́n pẹ́ dúró ti Ọmọwùnmí Cynthia ọmọ àǹtí mi Jùmọ̀kẹ́ you all are wonderful I love you all kẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ celebration gbogbo ní kí n sáré sọ ilé ni thank you so much Temi platform o share anything we've been doing a lot that we cannot even mention we are not the type that will do something and come online and come and talk about it even all the one that we've been doing that you've been condemning kò sí problem bọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe rán àwa làwa ṣe This is not to say one platform is the best, but always saying 24/7, kill a fish, is a slap on our face. We've done a lot that even any of you cannot smell of. Thank you.
Èmi ní sẹ́yìn ní ṣá. Ọlọ́yọ̀ wọn, àjàsàbí ò bá lè kú.
Maxi Oya, our 24 hours Ojelo lórí asán victory ní títí wa. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Maxi, let's celebrate. Thank you so much.
Amy platform. Ọmọ ni ìjọ.
So, bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn o. Ó dé níbi kan tí Mr. Dawa ti sọ. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo sùn kan tó sọ. Wọ́n ti àjàsàbí ò bá lè kú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn. Mo ti sùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Wàhálà ẹni tó bá láàṣẹ kankan lórí ìkànnì yìí kó wá bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tiẹ̀ síbi tẹ́ ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kankan toró ti. Ẹ bá jẹ́ tún fẹ́ gbọ́ àwọn lawyers náà ẹ sọ fún mi o. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀ wọn. Màmí Bísí bó ti sùn. Mo ti sùn ayé ìgbà tá à ń sùn rè. Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ní ìsinmi. Àwọn olórí burúkú tọ́lá àṣẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan 24 hours àwa máa open. Àṣẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan part of ìkọ́ tá a ṣe náà òun lélẹ̀. Ọlọ́run bá wa gbogbo left to right and center lọ́lọ́run fi bá wa ja gbogbo ìjà yìí tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run gbé ọmọ òun.
Wọ́n wọ́wọ́ gbó lọ ní o. Wọ́n wọ́wọ́ gbó lọ ní o. President no sleep o.
We all won. Ọmọ òun gbogbo wa la win. Ọmọ mi, I am so proud of you. Ọmọ ni ẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run jọ.
Àrímọ́ ti wà ń kó mọ̀.
Nírú obìnrin tó jẹ́. Ọmọ mi ò gbìyànjú.
Ojú tí ẹ̀.
Nǹkan tí ọmọ mi ṣe wà láìtàláì bí mo ṣe dàgbà tó mi ò lè ṣe. Ọmọ mi, ọmọ ni ẹ́. Tó bá fi ọmọ ṣàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ. Kọ́ máa fi ọmọ mi ṣàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ. Ọmọ ni ẹ o.
Lágbájá ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Kí lẹ wí?
Lágbájá ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ fi dábàdà lágbájá lọ ṣé ilẹ̀ sùn tì mí. Lágbájá ṣé ilẹ̀ sùn tì mí. Wàlẹ́ wọ́n di ìwọ̀n nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ sọmọdé ò lè jẹ́ kí n sọ. Mo fẹ́ bí Mohbad sí. Mohbad mo fẹ́ bí Mohbad báyìí sí. Wait.
Wọ́n ti play lawyers àbí ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, wait, let me see. Yeah. Play.
Ẹ̀yà bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú títí wa náà.
Ẹ bá gbọ́ pé mo ti lóyún. Mo ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn lálẹ́ yìí ni máa mú iṣẹ́ yẹn lókùnkúndùn. 30 win. Mo máa mú ní òkùnkúndùn. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ bí Mohbad sí ni o.
Ẹ ṣáà mute ṣàtẹ bá ṣáà máa sùn.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nù?
Ẹ bá wọ
ṣeré.
Ẹ̀bà tí lálẹ́ máa ní. Ẹ̀bà tí tàtìlá. Ẹ má wọrí.
Why we wait for others?
I am loyal to Wumi and so look here, sir. Look this way, sir. In respect of the values today, yes, Corona said more investigation should be done. You see, the two medical report or autopsy report went in the same direction that the cause of death was unknown. So because of this, there is no how the doctor submitted his own idea for the medical or scientifically based. So with that one, there's nothing anybody can do. However, the medical reports also pointed to the direction of the anaphylactic death, which is the injection of substances that are death or that are not to the body. Autopsy report says that and got deeply short finding. And if you don't forget, in the testimony of the nurse also admitted that he was negligent and that he was not a qualified nurse at that time when he admitted those injections, on the back. And the coroner also went further. All of us might have seen the activities of my father online, and the judge made mention position of the father, obstructed justice in this case. He obstructed the stool, you understand, by the falling burial. And the judge also wonder why the man should still insist on burying the boy even after a notable musician donated the sum of a whooping sum of 2 million naira for the burial. Why should he still rush and go and bury the son? And unfortunately, the same Mr. Aloba who rushed to go and bury the one shouting more today that he wants justice for the son. It's unnecessary. It's antithetical. It's highly confusing. You said they must bury him on time, and because you buried him on time without following due process of law, in fact, the court found out that his actions are illegal. They are not in tandem with the law. You understand that there are laws guiding, burial of corpses. Why should you not follow it? No medical report, no certification by a medical doctor that is dead. Because they mean that there should have been an autopsy carried out proof of knowledge. So the court was not.
But the court also indicted your client.
Yes, again, the court now said that the wife should have been more insistent on the father. They should have taken they should have taken a further step to ensure that the husband is taken to hospital. But the wife should have also insisted that the father-in-law should not bury the husband. However, in Yoruba land, it is not possible. Let us face the fact. This fault cannot be that of my client. What will Wumi say? Wumi will tell Mama Mohbad that was insisting on burying the guy that they are saying should not bury the husband. She has no say in Yoruba land. We should face the fact as it is. So this is not her fault at all, but due to cultural, influence and cultural dictation. She cannot. A wife will tell her father-in-law what to do in Yoruba land, except she's not well cultured. You understand? I could see everybody not in agreement with me because it's not possible. You say, Daddy, you cannot bury my father. No, she has no say. And again, a woman that is oppressed by so much grief, even the court made that finding that it is possible she is overwhelmed by grief and you will not be able we should have insisted, go to hospital. The hospital thing, the white husband was conversing, she was taking charge, and the younger brother and the friend were already looking for ambulance. Why would she leave the husband? If she leave the husband again and go and look for ambulance, they will say she didn't take care of the husband. So there's no how she will leave her husband and go and look for ambulance or be making calls when two other people are doing that. As it is, the judgment of the coroner is fantastic and it's reliable, it is subjective, it is detailed. There's nothing to add here. The coroner also went further to talk about the inactiveness of the police officer of security agent. When somebody's life is under threat and he has written petitions to that effect, nothing was done. Why was it that nobody was arrested? Why was it that nobody was prosecuted? And the court also made finding that it was established that Sam Larry, Naira Marley and the rest of them in the record label did actually assaulted the guy physically and psychologically especially. And the court also made finding to the effect that the guy had been under psychological trauma for months before his eventual untimely death. These are fantastic findings. And again, the court talked about the failure of the support system. The support system is the medical emergency, the medical, our health sector, is moribund or is it dead, I would call it. So there are no facilities. You cannot call an ambulance, on call and say, get this one done. There is no facility for that. Again, when the guy was even being evacuated or taken to the hospital, the damming hold up on the road also is another problem. So these are the things. Up to now, there is nothing anybody can do in some of these things. So there is a systemic failure. There is the societal, is it a negative response to things like this? And the family also. The judgment has stated at the side the need for father, mother, or parents to be concerned about the welfare of their children. Thank you, sir.
Well, this is a great one, sir, and I really appreciate that. But to just crown it all before I let you go, sir. To today's hearing and the verdict given given by the court and the advice. What is your own take? You believe that is the way it should be?
Congratulations. I think there is a medical advice or opinion or autopsy now that shows, this is because of definite time. We will have been saying different things. But all we are saying is guesswork, especially as to the cause of death. But majorly it is pointed towards the issue of anaphylactic death, which is injecting of standard to death into the body of any person or into the body of the deceased. So, and the nurse admitted injecting him and that he reacted immediately. Many people gave evidence that he reacted immediately. So, there's nothing anybody can say. But the judge has gone further to make recommendations for the prosecution of the nurse. Because the nurse, as of today, you see, even on the social media, making videos, dancing and singing and happy. You understand? She was not bothered at all, and unfortunately, she also came to the court sometime. Half of what he said were lies. But thank God the tribunal was not deceived.
What is your own next step concerning the prosecution and the pursuit of the case?
Yeah, the pursuit of the case, we will study we have known the verdict, we have to take steps, let the family come together, the father should know, the guy should not be lying there. Thank God, you see that the court made it abundantly clear that the body had been released. Go and bury this guy and forget about all this noise on the street. If the boy is laid to rest and given a fitting burial today, you see that all this noise will go down. Both noise for Baba Mohbad, not for those who are not in support, those who are in support, and so on and so forth, those in support of the mother, in support of the wife, in support of the child, everything will die down. The only thing that is remaining is the issue of the DNA. That the father make himself available for us to conduct the DNA. We have gotten the court order. We have done everything. We are ready. The man ran away. So there's nothing we can do. But we are in court again now to ask for another form for DNA. They are not ready to do it. But thank God, their lawyer has filed another application that they want to do it. But they want to do it. We are not supposed to do this. We are not hiding anything. When DNA is done, that is supervision of the court. Anywhere they want, let them do. So that we can know the truth and move forward. You understand? Nobody will now be guessing, this child is a bastard, this child belongs to this and all that. I think we should end up and allow that
And concerning the DNA matter, sir, based on the new file and the new application being filed that you said, has court attempted to the new application, and when do you think his next sitting will be?
The issue of next sitting, they have not given us the one they give us.
Thank you so very much, sir. I really appreciate you.